Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Factorio with Bob's mods. They are Bob's and they are some mods. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to set up our little ordering system here so I can just say, alright, bam, order stuff. And I might put a bunch of these around here, but I don't know yet. So first things first, we're going to tie it all in. Probably actually can't reach all there. We're going to need a pole anyway, so we'll get this right there. We'll be fine. We could tie all of everything that we need to into there and go from there. Alright, do I have my wires? No, I didn't make any wire. Well, that's an oversight. Let's see, I need 5, 10. 5 go to the set switch, 5 go to the reset switch. We can go right from the order because the order machine is never going to do calculations. Because we're not ordering the pieces of these, we're just ordering the end product. So we need 5, 10, 15 because we need to compare to the boxes. So we can use 10 red and 5 green. Alright. 5, 10, 5. Okay, so now for the actual machines, I don't need those. Do I? Well, we need a set reset switch. If you haven't seen the Efficient Factorio series yet, do not despair. I will talk our way through this. So we need a set reset switch. We'll just do it right there. Alright, so what this is going to do is we're going to set one of these up. I haven't set one of these up from scratch in a while. When alpha equals 1, when alpha equals 0, is it thunder? What's going on here? Output alpha equals 1. Alright, and they're both going to be the same, but we're going to set this, we're going to lock this into its reset switch. So it should be outputting 1 right now. Good. So this is our set switch, this is our reset switch. So let's wire it up. I'm going to need 2 more wires for that. So let's get those set up first. So we're going to go from the input of here to the output of here, and vice versa. And with this, I'm so used to the hotkeys for my other one, but I'm not gonna bind these into the toolbar. There's really no need. Alright, so when this is done, good. This is acting in the method that we would assume to be correct. Excuse me. So, nothing in here is going to involve stone. What we're going to do is we're going to say, we're going to put a decider, one of these bad boys in, and we're going to say, that's input, so that's input, all right. I like to keep my inputs to the left and down. So we're going to take the number of stone that's coming in. It doesn't really matter what it is, but I always remember stone. Stone seems to be like the industry standard. We're going to set that, multiply by 1, and we're going to output alpha. And what this is going to do is this will be our reset, basically. If this, it's going to take input from here, and it's going to send its output into here, which means I need a green wire for this. We're going to take the output from here into the input of here. And this will say, if this has a stone signal, reset the whole thing. And that will make this work. Because what's going to happen is that we're going to trigger an order. It's going to set this whole thing going. Excuse me. It's going to set this whole thing going. And then, it's going to stockpile. And then we have to have a way to reset the triggers so these things will load again. So that's what's going to happen. Alright, so all of these have to have the condition when alpha equals 1 unload. Let me think my way through this. This is the input. This is like pulling it off the belt. And this is alpha equals 1. Yes. So the output, I need another green wire. We're going to need a bunch more wire, but this is just now. So the output from here is got to go to each one of these. So this goes into here. And here. And if you don't know how these work, again, you can check out the Efficient Factorio series. This is going to be really annoying. It might not reach. Yeah. It doesn't. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, that's okay. These are the pollution ones. Not a problem. Where are my pieces? I need these guys. Well, I need a smart chest. I need a requester chest. I need these 2 bad boys. No, these bad boys. Alright, and then we'll just wire that in. This is going to be these bad boys. Request these bad boys. 50 of them. And then this just needs to be hooked up with the green wire. Like so. This is outputting alpha equals 1, and that's what we want. So if alpha equals 1, they're going to work. And they're just going to take whatever's in the chest and go. So we copy that to here. So right now these are working. If I were to put something in here, away it goes. All right, give me that back. And then give me these. Because I need all those. All right. So that part's good. This is the default state. Should be unloading the chests. Pardon me while I have some soda. I'm pretty dry today. And I'm sorry this is really tight together. Like the wiring's really tight, but that's just how it is. So now this has got... This will eventually get an output signal. And what we need to do is we need... I'm going to need one more of these. Excuse me. To make these work efficiently, or effectively, we're going to need one of these bad boys for each one of those. This will make sense in a moment. The problem is that this is probably going to be too far to reach into that now. We'll see. I kind of would like them just right here. So we'll get more power. We have the technology. This should be a substation anyway. Let's get a big old substation for this thing. Alright, make it impossible for me to cross it. That's exactly what I was going for. Alright, so what this is going to do is this is going to take our signals here. I didn't turn this down in my ear. Holy moly. I haven't changed the settings at all, but I must have bumped up the volume playing some other game. Excuse me. What are we doing? Modules. So this is the leftmost module. The leftmost module is that one. So that's this. It's going to take the number of those, multiply it by the dummy signal. Oh, okay, that's going to be annoying. So let's actually set all of these first. So then we're going to go here. Because I'm going to have to flip back and forth, and I don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the input that we're getting, which we'll get from our red wire network. What's next? Blue? Okay, so that's green, pink. I'm not sure what color we'll call that. Teal, maybe. Blue, and then I need brown. Alright, it's going to take the input of all these, multiply it by a dummy signal alpha, and output our alpha. And the reason that we do this is what's going to make these bad boys work. This is what makes time travel possible. Not really. This is nowhere near as cool as the flux capacitor. In retrospect, yes, I could have set one of them up with all the alpha conditions and then came through and clicked once for the chip type, but please. That's too easy. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is I'm not going to be able to see this. I'm glad I haven't hooked up any wires to it yet. I got to put this somewhere where I can actually see it. Oh, I don't need those. Come get those. So this is now, I can actually see this here. This is going to be our ordering machine. Excuse me. I know what we're going to have to do is every one of these is going to have to be hooked up to the box with green wire. So give me 5 more green wire. Alright. And the reason that we're doing this... Oh, this is going to be annoying. Is to be able to limit pulling the amounts into the proper channel. So what these are all going to do now is if alpha is greater than whatever they correspond to. So I'm just going to hold on and copy this first. Boom, 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 boom. So I don't have to do alpha. But if alpha is greater than, in this case, the pollution-producing modules, then it can work. So what we're doing is we're just loading the chest with the correct components. And hoping to goodness I'm doing this correctly. Which color was this? Pink? Okay. And I don't need to worry about future-proofing this, because I don't care. Alright, so these correspond in left to right. Uh-oh, we're having energy crisis? We're having an energy crisis. Oh, no. Okay, we'll fix that. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thankfully, I don't run on lasers. Huh? That would be real bad. Okay, right. We gotta hook these bad boys in. So these, as their input, which is on the bottom, are going to take from the network. I'm going to run the red wire network into this. So, red wire, you're going to come in. Into this. And we're going to have to do... So the inputs, this is going to take all of that. It will know if I put an order in what I want. It will input all of those. We're going to have to do the output from this into this as well. So I need 5 more green wire. Why does this always keep resetting? Oh, because it's always bringing copper back. All right. So the input from here will go to the output of our reset switch. And don't worry, this whole series is not going to become this. It's just, for me, this is the easiest way I can think of to manage the ordering for this. And then when we go up to the next level, because you know we're going to need the second level of all these things, all we have to do is change these. Change our requesters, change our functions, we'll be good. I need some more liquid. I apologize. Really thirsty today. Had another soccer match. Alright, so to recap, we have wired the output of this to the input of all of these, as well as the network. So it should be getting signals when there are signals to be had. We're going to connect the red wire network from here to here, and that's what's going to give us our orders. So we should be able to plunk orders in, and it would start doing some things. Okay, once we hook the outputs into the outputs here, but we can just demonstrate. So I'm going to need efficiency modules. So I'm going to need these bad boys. I don't know how many though. We need 25 of those bad boys. So I can set this to 25, and now it's going to produce an output signal, which comes onto the network. Okay, so it's getting a red signal because it's got the red background. I'm pointing with my hand. I don't know why I'm doing that, but it's got the red network, red symbol around those, so it's the red network and not green. And then so it's getting, every one of these is getting an input signal of 25. Okay, if I were to set the reset switch, which would be stone equals 1, then they would all multiply by, or the one that I'm ordering, which is, I don't remember which one, it'd be the third one. This one would have an output signal on it as well. So I can reset it. There's a number of ways to reset it. I have not hooked it up yet, which is good. And what I'm going to do is do green. So I need 2. Yeah, we're going to do 2. So what happens is we hook the input of this into our network, which is green. And then we're going to do something for a reset switch. And I'm going to be lazy and just make a smart chest, which will be a box. And when I put stone into this chest, it will reset. So what I need to do is then create a mathematical or arithmetic combinator. Luckily, all of these things are very quick to make. This is going to be our reset switch. Oh, I already did that. Oh, good. Well, we have an extra one. Whew, I'm going crazy. So we're going to take the input of this, the output of this, already goes into that. Oh, well, I've got an extra green wire. That's annoying. Wow, we are really having problems with electricity. Ha! I should probably be fixing that. So all we have to do is hook the input from here into here. So we can do that with a red wire, actually. It doesn't really matter. We'll use the green wire because I'm not going to need it for anything else, I don't think. Connect the input to that. So now if I were to push in a stone, I don't have any stone. My God. What needs stone over here? Something needs stone. Stone, 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 stone. I don't see any stone over here. I don't want the robots to bring it to me because they're going to try and bring me 100, and I don't want 100 stone. Any of you guys got stone? Nobody's got stone? Alright, we're going to trigger it on zinc then. Or nickel. I actually use nickel. We'll trigger it on zinc. Doesn't matter what you trigger it on. Stone is just the... We're out of this again? Now we're out of what? Now we're out of quartz. Well, that's not good. How do you even get your quartz? From here? Yeah, oh yeah. We're out of quartz. We're gonna have to go get some more quartz. After I'm done playing. What is this? Oh, you're making zinc. That's where the zinc is used. Huh, fun. Okay, so reset this bad boy. We're not going to use that instead. We're going to use zinc. Zinc. So if it's got a piece of zinc, which it does, you saw the flicker, it reset. So now we're outputting 25. So this is good. I can pick that up. Now what I need, and then the state stays the same. That's the nice thing about the pulse generator. Okay, I need just a plain old chest. because I like to be lazy about this. So what I do, I store the zinc over there, and then I flip it when I need to flip it. Alright, so now we just have to hook up the output of these to the input of these, and we'll be good to go. This uses green from the chest, so we need red. I need 2 more red wire. I'm going to have an odd number of... Oh, I'm not. Wow. That's amazing. You go to the output of here. Yep, go to the output of here. You go to the output of here. See, now it's starting to go, which is good. You go to the output of here. Do we not have enough power to finish? What's going on? You go to the output of here. And it is, see, insert stack size bonus is going to affect that. That's going to be annoying for my efficiency campaign. I haven't gotten there yet. I've been holding off for exactly that reason. Okay, now we just have to do the actual switch to trigger this thing. So we have to compare each of these to the total number ordered. Am I ever going to need to order more than these at once? I honestly don't know. The answer is yes. So we have to do a special... Alright, no, because that's right. I did the special unloading. I don't have to be complicated. Hey, look! That's the wrong one. I need one of these. I want copper wire. Alright, so what this is going to do is this is going to take the input of everything. It's a special command. If everything is greater than 0, then we're going to output beta. Okay, why beta? Well, for a reason. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take another one. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, I don't have it, because I don't. Take another one. This is all getting squishy. I know. It's okay. What this is going to do is this is going to compare beta to alpha. And it's going to output alpha. And the reason it's going to do that, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the contents of the chests into here. Alright? So we need 5 more green wire. Did I click it? No, I did not. I need 5 more green wire. And then we're going to take the outputs of all of these into here, which is actually going to be another 5 green wire. So give me 5 more green wire, because I need 10. Okay. And we're going to take from the chest to the input of here. Into the chest from here. And we got to do this again. Chest to the input of here. You notice it clicked, so that means it's getting a new signal, which is good. Into here. I'm going to need 1 red wire, annoyingly. I'm going to need 2 red wires. I'm going to need a green wire for that connection. And a red wire for this one. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so this is now, you're seeing it's outputting 28 beta, which is good. So we'll use... We need a green for that one, so we'll just use another green. That's fine. You just have to be careful not to cross your wires, or it's annoying. So the output of there comes the input of here. Boom. Alright, so now you can see we're getting an input signal of B28. Wow, and it's not going to be equal because of inserter stack size bonus. That's annoying. I'm going to have to change that to greater than, but I can't do it yet. And now I have to take the output of all of these into this. So the output of you into the input of you. I could have done that, but that's fine. Output of you to the input of you to the output of you. Output of you. And it has to be green because otherwise we would cross-contaminate our chests. So we're getting 25 and 28. Then we need to hook the reset switch in, which has to be green from the out of here to the in of here. And now we're going to have to change this because of inserter stack size bonus to greater than. And now it's unloading. Science! Oh. If you like this sort of thing, head on over to my efficient series because it's going nutsoid. And there we go. And now it's perpetually unloading until I flip the zinc trigger. Unfortunately, there's 3 extras of those, and I don't know how to deal with that. We'll figure that out later. So next time, let's look at the power, huh? Because I think we're going to have to. That's everything I have for this week. Today. It's not this week. I said it a lot. I don't know why. But that's everything I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.